So I bring down these other terms. So this will be minus 5x plus 6. Now, what do I multiply x to get minus 5x? To get minus 5x. So that will be minus 5. Minus 5 times x gives me minus 5x. Minus 5 times minus 2 gives me plus 10. I subtract. Minus 5 minus 5. Minus 5x minus 5x goes off. That is 0. 6 minus 10 gives me minus 4, which is the remainder. A polynomial p is divided by x minus 2. The quotient is x squared plus 5x plus 9, and the remainder is 19. Find a polynomial. We know that our polynomial p is equals to divisor times quotient plus remainder. So this will give us x minus 2 factor of x squared plus 5x plus 9 plus the remainder, which is 19. Let's multiply this out. This will be x factor of x squared plus 5x plus 9 minus 2 factor of x squared plus 5x plus 9 plus 19. Let's open this out. We have x cubed plus 5x squared plus 9x minus 2x squared minus 10x minus 18 plus 19. Now I bring like terms together. X cubed plus 5x squared minus 2x squared plus 9x minus 10x minus 18 plus 19. Let's simplify. X cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 1. So this is the polynomial. The remainder theorem. Consider the polynomial f of x. If f of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder r is the value f of a. Then the remainder r is the value f of a. If f of x is divided by x plus a, then the remainder r is equals to f of minus a. And when f of x is divided by px plus q, the value r is equals to f of minus q all over p. This is what we call the remainder theorem. We know that our polynomial f of x is equals to x minus a times the quotient plus the remainder, or f of x is equals to x plus a times the quotient plus r, or we have f of x is equals to px plus q factor of qx times the quotient plus r. So let's try to prove the first rule here. If I put x equals to a in the first expression here, I'll have f of x is equals to a minus a times the quotient plus r. A minus a is 0, so this is 0 times the quotient plus r. Find out f of x. F of a will be equals to a minus a times the quotient plus r. F of a is equals to a minus a 0 times the quotient plus r. 0 times any number gives us 0, so f of a is equals to r. If we are dividing by x plus a, x plus a is equal to 0, x is equal to minus a. If I substitute in this second expression here, I'll have f of minus a is equals to minus a plus a times the quotient plus r. This is 0, so f of minus a is equals to r. Let us prove the third identity. If we divide by px plus q, let's say px plus q is equals to 0, and I make x the subject there, so x will be equals to minus q all over p. Substituting in this third identity, I'll have f of minus q all over p is equals to p times minus q all over p times q, all times the quotient plus r. This is equals to p cancels p, we are left there with minus q plus q times the quotient plus r. Minus q plus q is 0, so we are saying that f of minus q all over p is equals to r. This is what is called the remainder theorem. Note, the degree of r, that is, the remainder, is less than that of the divisor. Given the polynomial f of x is equals to x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 1, what are the remainders when f of x is divided by a, x minus 1, b, x plus 3, c, 2x plus 1. Two methods are possible here, the long division method and that of the remainder theorem. X cubed plus x squared plus x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. What do I do to x to get x cubed? What do I multiply x to get x cubed? That should be x squared. So x squared times x gives me x cubed. X squared times minus 1 gives me minus x squared. I subtract. X cubed minus x cubed 0. X squared minus minus x squared. So that is x squared minus minus x squared. Minus minus becomes plus. So that will give me 2x squared, and then bring down the other terms, plus x minus 1. What do I multiply x to get 2x squared? That should be plus 2x. 2x times x gives 2x squared. 2x times minus 1 gives minus 2x. I subtract. 2x squared minus 2x squared, that is 0. X minus 2x. Minus becomes plus, so this gives 3x. I bring down minus 1. What do I multiply x to get 3x? That should be plus 3. 3 times x gives me 3x. 3 times minus 1 gives me minus 3. And then subtract. 3x minus 3x, 0. Minus 1 minus 3. Minus 1 minus 3. Minus becomes plus. So this gives minus 1 plus 3, which is equal to 2. So the remainder is equal to 2. So let's do the same, this time using the remainder theorem. If you say x minus 1 is equal to 0, x should be equal to 1. So I'll look for my remainder will be equal to f of 1. This is equal to 1 cubed plus 1 square plus 1 minus 1. This is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1. It's equals to 3 minus 1 equals to 2. Now let's use the remainder theorem to look for the remainders when it is divided by, when the polynomial is divided by x plus 3. So here I'll say x plus 3 is equal to 0. This implies that x is equal to minus 3. So our remainder when divided by x plus 3 will be equal to f of minus 3, which is equal to minus 3 cubed plus minus 3 square plus minus 3 minus 1. This is equal to minus 27 plus 9 minus 3 minus 1. Let's simplify. Minus 27 plus 9 will give us minus 18. This will be minus 4. So our final answer is minus 22. Now, when the polynomial is divided by 2x plus 1, the 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, we'll make x the subject, x will be equal to minus half. So our remainder when divided by 2x plus 1 will be r is equal to f of minus half, which is equal to minus half cube plus half square plus half minus 1. This will be minus 1/8 plus 1/4 plus half minus 1. What is our LCM here? LCM is 8. LCM is 8. This is minus 1 plus 4 goes into 8 2 times 2, 2 plus 8, 2 goes into 8 4 times plus 4, 1 goes into 8, 8 times 1 minus 8. Let's simplify this. This is 1 minus 1 plus 2 gives us 1 minus 4 minus 8 gives us minus 4 all over 8. This is equal to minus 3 all over 8. This is our remainder. Factor theorem. Definition. Consider the polynomial f of x If f of x is divided by x minus a and f of a is equal to 0, then there is no remainder. If f of x is divided by x minus a and f of a is equal to 0, then there is no remainder. If f of x is divided by x plus a and f of minus a is equal to 0, there is no remainder. And if f of x is divided by px plus q and f of minus q all over p is equal to 0, there is no remainder. This means that x minus a, x plus a, and px plus q are respectively the factors of f of x. This is what is called the factor theorem, which states that if f of plus or minus a is equal to 0 and f of plus or minus q all over p is equal to 0, then x plus or minus a and px plus or minus q are the factors of f of x. Factorize completely x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. By inspection, f of x is going to have three linear factors, which are f of x is equals to x plus or minus a, factor of x plus or minus b, factor of x plus or minus c, where a, b, and c are integers. Also, multiply the last term of each factor. A, b, and c numerically should be equal to 6. Therefore, a, b, and c are the factors of 6. Possible factors of 6. So we have f of x is equals to x plus or minus 1, factor of x plus or minus 2, factor of x plus or minus 3, or x plus or minus 6. And we must find the first factor from these above trials. Two methods are possible when factorizing a given polynomial: the trial factor method and the long division method. But the trial factor method is of limited use, so we'll go by the long division method. So if we are given our f of x is equals to x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Let's try x is equals to 1. So I have f of 1 will be equal to 1 cubed minus 2 times 1 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 6. This is 1 minus 2 minus 5 plus 6 minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. This means that x minus 1 is a factor. So since r is equal to 0, this means that since our f of 1 is equal to 0, this means that x minus 1 is a factor. So for us to get the other factors, we divide our polynomial by this factor, x minus 1. X goes into x cubed, that will be x squared, x cubed minus x squared. Subtract, this will give me minus 2x squared minus x squared. Minus becomes plus, so this gives us minus x squared, and bring down the other terms, 5x plus 6. What do I multiply x to get minus x squared? That will be minus x, multiply minus x squared plus x, then subtract. Minus x squared minus x squared goes off. 5x minus x gives us 4x plus 6. Also, I multiply x to get x cubed. That will be x squared. This will be x cubed minus x squared. I subtract. Minus 2x squared minus x squared. That will give me, but minus becomes plus, it gives me minus x squared, and bring down the other terms, minus 5x plus 6. What do I multiply x to get minus x squared? So that will be minus x squared plus x. I then subtract minus 5x minus x, that will be minus 6x plus, I bring down the other term, 6. What do I multiply x to get minus 6x? That will be minus 6. So minus 6 times x gives me minus 6x. Minus 6 times 1 gives me plus 6. Subtract. So our quotient here is x squared minus x plus 6, which is quadratic. We can then factorize x squared minus x minus 6 quadratically. So this is, compare this to ax squared plus bx plus c. Our a is 1, b is minus 1, and our c is minus 6. So then the product of roots is a times c, which is 1 times minus 6. Then the sum is equals to b, which is equals to minus 1. So what do I say? Two numbers which when multiplied gives me minus 6, and when added gives us minus 1. So what are those factors of 6? I will have 2 times. So what are the factors of minus 6? I will have minus 2 times 3, or minus 3 times 2. I could have 1 times minus 6, or minus 6, or minus 1 times 6. Now, which among these, when added, give us minus 1? I see that if I say